What's up, Bird Gang? This is your boy, Bright Wolf. Thank you for tuning in to Eagles Real Talk and Happy New Year. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has rocked with me this past year. Even though we haven't even been up a whole year, it's only been 157 days since Eagles Real Talk launched. We're almost at 1,000 subs, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. I'm truly grateful, and I've been having a lot of fun doing this, and I'm looking forward to bringing the best and most creative Eagles content to YouTube this year. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and get down with the Eagles Real Talk family. So the Eagles are obviously in a playoff push, and we're somewhat in a win and we're in scenario, but we do need some help. So as long as we beat Washington, obviously we're good. And if we win next week against Dallas, we're automatically in. But we could clinch this week, clinch a playoff spot this week with the Minnesota loss to Green Bay. Obviously, they're going to be without Captain Kirk, their quarterback. So I see the Minnesota Vikings losing, especially in Green Bay. You know what I mean? I don't think there's an upset coming in this game. I definitely see a big loss for the Vikings. So that's one check mark on the list. Next would be a New Orleans Saints loss to Carolina Panthers. I know the Carolina Panthers are a trash team this year, but with that said, they still could surprise and shock the New Orleans Saints because the Saints aren't really that good either. You know, they've been trending down, obviously, over the past few weeks. Actually, ever since the Eagles, kicked their butt, they've been trending down. But with that said, they're starting a backups quarterback. So, they're another team that's having, a lot of issues in the quarterback room. So I think they could lose to Carolina. We'll keep our eye on that one, but I see that game as a toss-up. Or the San Francisco 49ers can win against the Houston Texans, which I expect that as well. So there's obviously a lot of scenarios that are in the Eagles' favor this week, and I wouldn't be surprised if we clinch that playoff spot after the week is over. Who's in and who's out for the Birds? So let's start off with obviously Miles Sanders. He is going to be out this week with a broken hand. He may play week 18. I'm not too sure if that's going to happen because I feel like, we're going to win this week, and I feel like we may secure a playoff spot. So obviously if we do that, he'll be rested next week. With that said, Kenny Gainwell, he was limited this week, but now he's a full participant in practice, so he should be a full go this week. He's probably going to get a lot of carries with Miles being out. And then also we have Jordan Howard. He's a limited participant, so, he will be a question mark going into the game. I don't necessarily think we need him versus Washington, but having the bruiser on our side and in the backfield would definitely give us a boost against Washington, so I hope he does play. He is dealing with the stinger. I heard he has extra pads on to give him extra protection, so I think they're gearing him up to play this week. So look for the bruiser himself, Jordan Howard, to bruise his way to at least 50, 45 yards, something like that this week. Now for Washington, they placed Antonio Gibson on the reserve COVID list and also starting guard Eric Flowers. So their run game is obviously not going to be the same. They're going to have to rely on their backups. Antonio Gibson has ran, I think, for over 1,000 yards, or he has over 1,000 yards from scrimmage this year. So he's obviously one of their top weapons. So without him, it's going to be a tough task for them to run on this Eagles defense, who's looked pretty stout over the last few weeks. The enemy this week is Washington. So let's go over what Ron Rivera had to say this week. So he said, in regards to the quarterback position, we will play Kyle Allen probably, but we're going to stick with Taylor for now. I'm not really sure what that means. I guess that's saying, hey, Taylor Heineke is going to start the game, but if he's trash again, we're going to go ahead and throw out Allen. So I would expect to see both quarterbacks this week. As you've seen what we did to the Giants quarterbacks last week, we were, disruptive all game, and they were having a hard time even getting, completions, let alone, touchdowns and first downs. So I would definitely be ready to see both quarterbacks this week. If I'm, Jonathan Gannon preparing for this game with the Eagles D-line, I definitely would expect to see Allen, because I feel like Allen's probably the better quarterback at this point. So, we should be ready to see both. But as you can see, Ron is trying to play a little bit, coy when it comes to their quarterback position. Okay, so let's get into the score prediction. I have the Eagles winning this one big, 38-13. Honestly, the Washington football team has no chance in this game as I see it. They're down to, a couple backup quarterbacks who aren't playing well. They don't have their top running back. He's going to be out with COVID. They got, obviously I just touched on it. They got guys on their D-line fighting each other literally on the sidelines during a blowout loss to a divisional. This team is completely in shambles. The Eagles better go in there and take care of business. They at least better double their score, but I'm expecting a big 38-13 win, if not bigger. They shouldn't score more than one touchdown in garbage time. We should completely blow this team out of the water, like I said. So I'm expecting a big win in Washington, and also for us to, get a little bit closer to that playoff. Obviously, that playoff spot, whether it's the 7th, 6th, or 5th seed, whatever it is, the Eagles are flying to the playoffs, and I can't wait for it. So, with that said, I'm Bry Wolf. Thank you for watching this video, the first video of the new year. I appreciate you tuning in, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and leave a like and a comment on this video. I'm Bry Wolf signing out. Fly Eagles fly, and keep it real always.